Hi guys, this is Elelwyn, and I'm doing something very different today. As you can tell, you can see my face, and as you can also tell, I am super shiny. In fact, I'm glistening with sweat. It is crazy hot, and thankfully it's finally become too hot for the motorcycles so I can actually record at home. I've been waiting for a month, but this is me without makeup. Incidentally, I've never had makeup on in any of my videos, so this shouldn't be new to you. But this is what I look like after like an hour-long workout if you were interested. But anyway, I have the camera positioned really strangely because I couldn't find a way that this would work. So below you, when I'm looking like this, I'm looking at my mirror, so you're actually resting on top of my medicine cabinet. But today's video is inspired by a lot of whispers. But because I'm doing specifically facial care as well as a makeup video, I'm going to say this one was inspired specifically by Amalzd because she does a lot of, or not a lot, but she does a lot of care videos and not a lot of makeup facial stuff, but she does have at least a few of those. So I'm going to get started. First thing I very obviously need to do is wash my face, clear off all this sweat. So I'm going to get to that right now. This is the facial cleanser that I use. I'll make a few little sounds. And it is by Neutrogena Fresh Foaming Cleanser. And as you may have guessed, I don't wear a lot of makeup. I don't wear a lot of junk on my face, I guess, very often. So this is just a basic standard cleanser. My mom has really sensitive skin, and so whenever she buys me any kind of facial product, it's always for sensitive skin. I'm not sure if this one is, but nope, doesn't specifically say, but when she got it for me the first time, it was for sensitive skin. So this one I got myself because I liked it. So now I'm going to use it to wash my face. Very refreshing already. So I don't do anything special. I have a bit of a pimple under here, so I usually scrub that a bit harder, and I tend to have difficulties with blackheads on my nose, so I tend to get those a little bit too. But otherwise, I don't really have any specific thing that I do. Just kind of go in circles. Obviously light pressure, and I don't go much near my eyes, and if I do, I use my ring fingers. That's what the beauty experts tell me to. That's a pretty good lather, and I'll rip that up. That feels a lot better. Now normally, if I were doing this any other time, this would be my next step. I'll make a few little, makes a little bit different noises. So I'll do that for you. This is basically, oh, there's something gross on it. I'll cover that up. This is basically the same kind of like follow-up to the first stuff I used. It's very standard, very neutral, but I have pretty good skin. I'm lucky that way, so this is all I need. But because it's so hot out today, it just melts off my face, so I'm not going to bother with it. So I'm just going to dry myself off again. I'm already sweating. And I'll get to the makeup portion. This is my makeup bag. It's my gnome bag, and it was originally given to me as a Christmas gift. It's kind of nice sounds. And it says here snacktaxi.com. So this was originally supposed to be a reusable sandwich bag, but I have no real need for sandwiches, so I don't have them a lot. So I decided to make it my makeup bag. So I'm going to dab off my face again and get to applying some foundation. Now, I've had this foundation for ages. Make some tapping noises for you. This is Mica Bella Cosmetics, and we had this in my city for a while. It moved. Oh, there goes some powder. It moved, but when it was here, I bought this, and the color is MF4 Honey. And apparently that was my color at the time. I am just so hot in here. I'm gonna see if opening the door will help me out a bit. I have the door closed for sound blocking, but a little bit of a breeze. Okay, so I will occasionally, very, very rarely, use a cream, but for the most part I'll just use this powder. I don't need a lot of coverage, so it's okay. Just kind of dab this on all over, and because I'm sweaty, it's going on totally unevenly. And I'm gonna look like a blotchy snake queen, but you'll very quickly understand why I don't wear makeup in my videos. Yeah, it's sticking to me more than I'd like. But normally, this is what I do, and if I wasn't sweating like, I was gonna say a pig, but pigs don't sweat, do they? It's a common misconception. Sweating like something that sweats profusely, this would look normal and good. It does have a bit of shimmer to it, and I think in this lighting it's going to show up a lot more than it would normally. But here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, oh, there goes a motorcycle, just when I thought I could. Just take some toilet paper and just kind of dab myself off. That'll get rid of some of the excess. I'm a shiny lemon color that's going on right now. And again, as you can tell, I don't have any fancy brushes. I don't have anything because I wear makeup once in a blue moon. This is strictly for you guys. So, foundation done. I would next move on to eyeshadow. This is my Rimmel London palette, and it is number 2 Smoky Brun. I don't know why they decided to be bilingual for this one, but they did. And it's the only eyeshadow I own except for one more that I'm going to show you in a minute. And it just has a highlighter, a kind of like a lid color, a crease, and then this color scares me, so I don't use it because it's too dark. But what I do is I take this color and just do my lids. And I'm going to be looking at the mirror when I do this. Just kind of everywhere. Like that. Then I take the other side of the brush, my oh so professional brush, and just kind of do the creases. Like that. I don't use a lot, and this has lasted me probably far longer than it should have, so I obviously don't need a whole lot. Then I would take kind of like the tip of the brush and just in the middle put on some highlighter, because that is where you would naturally catch the light. And you can tell that these are, my camera stopped, but I'll keep going. Then I would take more highlighter and just put it right under my eyebrow. Because again, you naturally catch light there. Now I have to get my eyebrows done so it's not going to look as good. And I'm going to go dab myself off because clearly I've turned into a sweaty mess again. And it really shows because my stuff is shimmery because it's cheap. I can't remember who said it, it might have been Pig's Bum, but they said that generally the cheaper stuff tends to be shinier, I think to distract from the cheapness. But there, I look a little more appealing now. After I've done this eyeshadow, occasionally if I'm feeling really special, which for you guys I'm always feeling very special, I'll put on this. This is, I think it's supposed to say Milani, but I got it a while ago. And it's number 11 Beach Sand. It's right there. And I'll open it up for you guys if I'm not going to be incompetent. There we go. And this one comes with kind of like a funky brush. So you have this thing if you want to use the eyeshadow, and this thing if you just want sparkles. So since I've already done eyeshadow, I'll just use this thing and just kind of dust over some sparkles. It kind of works as a setting powder as well. So it tends to keep my eyeshadow in place. Put that away. Next thing I would do, again, this is for a very special occasion, which is you guys. I would use eyeliner. Now I find I don't use black. I find it makes me look like a streetwalker. So this is my favorite one, and it says 73 black, but it's not actually black. It's like a dark gray. And this is by Annabelle, and it's Kohl. And the Kohl line from Annabelle, it's not too expensive, I don't think. You can just get it at like a Shoppers or a Walgreens, I think is what you guys have in the States. I'm not really sure. But you just kind of use this, and it's just a pencil liner. And so it's not really black, it's kind of like a gray color. But I'm going to go fan myself a little bit and dab myself off so that this doesn't turn into raccoon land. And I will get started on my eyes. Oh wow. It's coming on thick today. And now anybody who's watching this at this point is going to be very aware that I am the farthest thing from a makeup guru that exists. But I'm trying because I'd like to relax you, maybe make you giggle at my incompetence along the way. Here's also a fun fact. I actually don't like myself in makeup. And that's not just because I suck at it. Like, I've had professionals do it. For my wedding, for example. And I actually prefer what I look like without makeup. Whether I'm a sweating crazy person or not. I just generally prefer my own look without makeup. And as you can see, I just do, well, I kind of smudged it there. See if I can fix that. Very professional. I just do the halves, and I don't do any wingtips or anything. That's too scary for me. I wouldn't know what to do. So my last dab off, one step, and then I'm done. So the last step is something that I can't find apparently, is mascara. and I use CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. I don't know if you can tell, but my eyelashes are stupidly long. They go on for days. So unfortunately, that means that of course I have to have a drawback, which means they're super, super thin. So this kind of gives me a look like I have more than one eyelash. So that's the kind of brush. I'll make the noise up by you. On this side. And so I don't do anything too fancy. I obviously get that gross little tip off, and I just do my eyelashes. And the bottom lashes. And there you have it. Occasionally I will fill in my eyebrows a little bit just with some light eyeshadow, and occasionally I'll do my lips. See if I can find some lip stuff for you, because I know some people really find they miss out with that. So I'm going to take a look in my cabinet back here. Oh, there's something. Here we go. I did find some things. This I will actually use. It's brow gel. So I'll use that right now. Just looks like an eyeshadow brush. Mine has a creepy little string attached to it. Not really sure why. But I just do this. You just comb it in to your eyebrows when they're feeling especially unruly and uncooperative. And this is Victoria's Secret Beauty Brush. Someone bought this for me. I've never seen a Victoria's Secret in my life. But if I was feeling really special, I would just put a little bit of this on. And now my lips are as shiny as my face. So one last dab of so you can see the final effect. Ta-da! Elelwyn with makeup. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I've had fun making it, and I will use this look to make a video in a few minutes. So I will see you guys soon.